So the Briskets actually came from the fact that I needed a band to play my songs. I finally, thanks to AI, I finally had a way to get my music and my lyrics uh, arranged and produced and played. Um, so I needed a band. So I came up with the four guys, and I loved the name the Briskets because it kind of sounded like the Beatles. That's one of my biggest influences. I mean, whose isn't? Um, but uh, I liked the name because everyone's like, "Oh, where'd the Briskets come from?" Well, I like brisket, and I like the two syllables. I thought I could have a lot of fun with it because the absurdity of it all too. I mean, John Lennon talked about a man on a flaming pie came through the window and said, "Thou shalt be Beatles with an A." I mean, that's absurd, and I mean, so much of rock and roll is poking fun at things, and the Briskets are no different.
Move on, that's the sign. Move on, too big to climb.
The moment it stopped feeling like an experiment was part of my heart. That was the first song I ever wrote, and it was the first song I did. And my jaw hit the floor. I mean, I was totally shocked at how good it sounded. Now, you want to argue whether Part of My Heart's a good song or not, that's up to you. But in my head, this is what it has always sounded like. And it's a good song. I don't care what you say.
But they were all so wrong about you. You never did.
Yeah, I mean, I knew absolutely right after the part of my heart. I knew the voice I wanted. I knew who the guys were, and I knew the instruments. And we added some instruments on the first album to a couple of things. We added an American Indian flute, and we added strings on a couple of songs, just because the song demanded it, But that was the one thing I liked about using Suno, because I was able to pick and choose what I wanted to do, which instruments I wanted, tempos, crescendos, and everything where I wanted it, I was able to do.
Get me out of here today.
I was particularly upset one day, I guess is the right word. And I just started writing, in a notebook. I just started writing poems and stuff in the notebook, or feelings, or thoughts, or bits of phrases and such. And at the same time, I was learning to play the guitar. My brother had a guitar, so I picked it up and I just started strumming. And it wasn't too long after that Part of My Heart, I wrote that, and obviously put it in the notebook.
So why call? The thunder down?
I mean, pretty much everything's in there. There's poems, there's phrases, there's bits and pieces of ideas. There's a lot of finished stuff, but there's also a lot of things that I can work with, and I would recommend to everybody to do this, because it is just the coolest thing. It's better than a diary, because it shows, your actual thought process. A diary is very organized. You put it down. This shows what a mess your mind is. It's so cool to pick it up in like 10, 20 years and look at it. It really is pretty neat. In this case, 40 something years later. But then again, I never stopped picking it up. I never stopped looking at them.
Like my stuff.
Okay, so about 75% of them. Okay, so about 75% of them I remember writing. That's not true. 50% of them I remember writing. 25% vaguely, and 25% totally like, wow, did I really put this down? Did I write this? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that surprised me. Moving on off of Fall to Heart, that totally surprised me. I don't remember writing it, number one. And number two, I was shocked at how good it was. when it came out. I was really was like, wow, who wrote this?
And I'm living all by myself.
So Eddie, Charlie, George, and Tom are the four members of the band. It's Tom Haley, Charlie Dowling, George Taylor, and Eddie Vale. And each has a different story, and each has a different backstory, and each has a different nod to different things. Tom Haley is a play. Haley is a play on my grandmother's last name. Eddie Vale is a play on Eddie Van Halen, rock and roll. Charlie Dowling is actually my nom de plume, my pen name in college. And then George Taylor. If anyone knows what George, I'll tell you what George Taylor is. Colonel George Taylor from Planet of the Apes. So I don't know why I had to put that in there, but I had to. So there you go. That's where the four names come from. Well, I didn't hide them. It's just I never really played them for too many people, and I carried them with me wherever I moved. They always went with me. The only time I was separated from them was when I left them down at my cousin's house in Florida, and they were away from me for like 6 months. And they survived a hurricane and everything, and I was sweating it out, but she took good care of them. Thank you, Danielle. But but you know, you grow up and you got to get a job and you got to build a life, and you put them away and you kind of forget that they're there, even though you always know they're there. But you kind of, I'll do something with them someday. Today is the day.
I got my baby back. Yeah, nothing else matters to me. I got my.
Most of these songs were written between the ages of 16 and 28. There's a couple of songs in there that I wrote later on. I never really stopped playing, and I never really stopped writing. It's just that I didn't write as much. Like from that age to 28, from 16 to 28, I was constantly in the notebooks and playing around with them and changing things in here and there, and because it was fun. It was a hobby, and I really enjoyed doing it, and it was a good stress reliever. You know, get your ideas down, get it out of you.
Karmic blend, what I do comes back again.
I sit there and I get goosebumps sometimes. I really do that. I love hearing my stuff finished. It's just such a feeling. Anybody, just, use the thing. It's incredible. It's an incredible tool. It really is amazing what we could do today. Because I couldn't do this, obviously, until this year. I could never find musicians. I could never find anyone who would even want to do all my songs, let alone, 3 or 4 of them. So it's an incredible tool. If you have any poems or songs or anything like that, use it. It's fantastic.
Faith in yourself and something stronger.
What do I want people to feel when they hear it? I just want the song to connect with people. I want somebody to sit there and go, oh wow, I felt like that, or wow, that's exactly what happened to me, or that's how I feel, or that makes me feel good. I've gotten a couple of comments like on Remember Me, which is a song for my mom because she has dementia, and I wrote a song for her birthday. And it got some good listens. And I got one lady that wrote just, it's beautiful, your mom's gonna love it. And I thought that was so nice. Another one called It's All a Dream, which I love. It's All a Dream. And a lady just wrote beautiful. And I was so happy that, I love comments because it's like, yes, you affected somebody enough that they actually took the time to write you. So I really appreciated that. And that's a great song. Go check it out.
I love you, no matter what you do things for me that.
Okay, so right now I have 4 albums out. I have Zero Sum Game, I have Fall to Heart, I have Love and Other Vices, and Moondust. And in the wings, coming in July, we have Karmic Blend. In August, I have Dr. Jekyll and the Briskets. In September, I have my first live album. The boys are touring in Italy. We have Virtually Alive somewhere in virtual Italy. And it's really cool because I took the songs and I changed the parameters and made them all lives. And the songs are a lot more different than the studio versions. It's really cool. So I have Virtually Live in virtual Italy in September. Then in November, we have their latest album that I'm working on now, Rock and Roll Freedom. And then in November, we have their first Christmas album is coming out. It's called Breathing in Christmas. And it's absolutely, and these are all new songs I wrote. These are not from the notebooks. These are all new songs. Because I sat there and I said, they should have a Christmas album. I mean, why don't we do a Christmas album? So we did a Christmas album. And it's absolutely a lot of fun. It's gorgeous. It's faith. It's hope. It's family. It's Christmas. You're going to love it. So I can't wait till that comes out. And then for 2027, I got a lot of cool stuff planned. And well, we'll take it from. I'm only through 2 notebooks too. So I have 2 notebook worths of stuff still to go through. So that's what lies in the future. I hope you enjoyed this look into the Briskets. And please like, subscribe, follow. I have a lot of cool stuff coming. And please leave comments if you like the music, if it touched you, if you felt, like, wow, that's what I've been going through. I'd love to hear it. So thank you very much for your time. Thanks for watching this long. And I will see you soon.
Tomorrow comes only once, but we get a new one every day. I've seen so many people come and go, but I've never seen people moving slow. One day they will find out when they look up and can't see a thing. It's all a dream. I've searched this whole world over and over again, and I've found nothing but pain and sorrow wherever I've been. But we're not like that. We take the time to smell the blossoms on the vine. Rest your weary head. I'll watch over you. You can let your soul fly. It's all a dream. Don't